Chat, while we're here, I'm going to take this moment to do a tier list. Everyone's been wondering which or how we would rank the Brave Arsenal weapons. We've done a review on a number of these already, but I am going to rank these from my perspective only here. And then we'll assess things how you guys feel. So let's get started. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Actually, I'm gonna kick that up there. Yeah. Wow, I put nothing in B tier. I feel like something should go in B tier. Nah, this is good. And that's our list, guys. I wanted to speed run this one, but that is our tier list for the Brave Arsenal weapons. What do you mean, guys? You mean you didn't want Hungary for the 4th time? You mean you didn't want another Succession or another Forbearance or a 15% Master of Arm Recluse? Come on, guys. How could you not want these things? All right, let's be legit on this. All right, this is my opinion. This is how I feel about it. Okay. By the way, this is not me saying these weapons are D or C tier. This is in relation to each other. Well, I mean, kind of. I'm being selective. I'm so torn. I fucking love Blast Furnace though. Okay, so here's the thing about Falling Guillotine. I want to put it in S tier because of the fact that it can double stack damage perks. Here is why Falling Guillotine falls behind. Ammo economy is piss poor. Okay, the ammo economy, you don't have any way to regenerate ammo. It's piss poor. That's my only hesitation with Falling Guillotine. Does it put out a lot of sword damage? Yes. Now everybody's like, Crawl's bequest literally matches it and it has better ammo economy. You're right. But we're getting enhanced perks and everything right now. I'm basing this off the fact that we are getting enhanced perks in the final shape for each of these. Oh my God. This is difficult, man. This is difficult. This is not an easy thing to do. Midnight Coup is my favorite hand cannon in the game right now. It is my favorite hand cannon in the game, but I love Luna on controller. I love even the PV rolls on Luna. Hill Clip Incandescent is nice. But here's the thing. The reason why I have this in A tier is because up here, I'm gonna move Falling Guillotine down to A tier. The reason why I'm moving Falling Guillotine down to A tier is I still don't like its ammo economy. Its ammo economy still drops off for me. But the machine gun, double stack of damage perks is really nice. Edge Transit, I've got the God roll with Cascade Point, Explosive, Bait and Switch, Envious Assassin. I know Bungie is supposed to be nerfing that roll in some sort of way, but it's phenomenal. I'm gonna put this down. I'm putting it back up there. You know what? And I'm putting it back up there. This is my list. This is it. This is where I stand by this. I think these weapons are S tier. I think Midnight Coup is S tier. It's my most used hand cannon now. It's my favorite hand cannon in the game. I think Falling Guillotine, once we can get enhanced perks, is gonna pull ahead. I think it's gonna beat out Bequest. I think Hammerhead is obviously extremely unique. It has replaced Commemoration for me in most scenarios. Some scenarios not so much. And that's the weird thing, because like for instance, I'm holding Gorgorok's Gaze and I don't feel comfortable outside of an Envious Assassin roll Hammerhead. I don't feel comfortable using something without a big enough mag. However, if I had, you know, my Commemoration with recombination, like that pulls my ammo for me. But I will say Edge Transit has become my most used grenade launcher. This is my list. Why is Forbearance so low? So the reason why I've got Forbearance and Succession so low, and I don't know if this is fair to you guys, we've got craftable rolls of it already. You know what I mean? We've got craftable rolls of it already. Mountaintop is S tier. Look, I like Mountaintop, but for instance, in a lot of scenarios in which I have to do damage, I'm gonna be using especially like whether I'm running solo. Just imagine like Warlord's Ruin or something like that. I'm using Supremacy. You know what I mean? No, I'm putting Lunas in A tier because it is a phenomenal hand cannon for controller players. We just did a review on it. It's phenomenal for controller players. It also has really solid PV rolls. Now, everybody is like, you know, I don't know if there's like Zalos Bane purists out there and they're like, no, I use no other weapon other than Zalos Bane as a solar hand cannon. But Lunas Howl has Heal Clip and Incandescent. Dude, you can proc Benevolence with Heal Clip. It's phenomenal. You're talking that you get a huge bump in your regeneration just for getting a kill and reload. Luna, and when we get enhanced perks, even better. The point is, I think Lunas Howl is a great all-rounder. Dude, what is up with the Heal Clip haters? You could just use Sunshots. You could, but then that's an exotic. You know what I mean? You may be saving your exotic elsewhere. Obviously, like Sunshot is the GOAT when it comes to clearing ads, but you could. But Heal Clip is really, really good. We literally use Heal Clip all throughout our solo run of Warlord's Ruin. The last boss we did Sunshot because the explosion kills. Luna over Recluse. You know, we're still doing our review for Recluse. To be honest, guys, I just haven't been that impressed with Recluse. When I say I haven't been that impressed with Recluse, I look at weapons and I go, okay, have I already had a weapon or am I currently using a weapon in my arsenal that already is just as effective as Recluse? And yeah, I still have my God roll funnel web sitting right there in my vault. You know, Forbearance is better because of its origin traits. Look, I like Forbearance. I also like Demolitionist on Forbearance, you know, but I'm also running the tape forward on Forbearance. I don't really know how big of a nerf we're going to get with Forbearance with Chain Reaction. It looks to be sizable. It looks to be sizable. So yes, I'm basing this off of now, but also future projections with enhanced perks and also future projections with sandbox changes. We know Chain Reaction on special weapons are getting a nerf. They're getting a nerf. I do like Indomitability. That origin trait's really nice for dipping back into your neutral abilities, which I think is going to play a role in Prismatic. At the same time, I like Soul Drinker. I think Soul Drinker's a good origin trait too. But again, dude, we can be in the final shape and be like, Chain Reaction is, I don't think it's going to be garbage, but we could be like, Chain Reaction is garbage. And if that's the case, then goodbye Forbearance, you know. I don't think it's going to be garbage though. They are toning it down though so they can move it to other weapons. They want shotguns to have Chain Reaction and other things. So with more weapons having access to Chain Reaction, there's obviously going to be a tone down. So this is my list, guys. This is where I sit. There's still a lot to play out in the final shape. We will see what we're looking at. This is by no means a snapshot of which ones you should be grinding for. If you're like, dude, I'm just now getting started, which one should I go for? I think it really comes down to the type of player you are and where you are playing. If you're a controller player and you play nothing but PvP, dude, grind Lunas Howl. Get that thing. If you play nothing but PvP and you're a controller player, you're going to love Lunas Howl. If you're looking for a quick dump grenade launcher for PV, especially for damage phases against bosses and raids, that Edge Transit is so good. It was a meme of a weapon years ago. It is arguably the best grenade launcher in the game. And we will be doing damage testing at some point. Again, it really comes down to how bad they're going to nerf Envy's Assassin, the Cascade, and that swap off. Hopefully it's not too bad. And then, yes, enhanced perks on all of these are going to skyrocket it.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.